If someone were coming to New York and wanted to sort of get a view of New York through the Rockwell Group filter down at the South Street Seaport, we created a playground called Imagination Playground. Get a steak at a place called Strip House, go to the W, Union Square, and walk up the stair. Then go up to the theater district and either see the Normal Heart, which we did the sets for, or Catch Me If You Can. Go to Bar Americain, with prototypical big New York bustling restaurant. Stop off at FAO Schwartz, where we put in this LED ceiling. Maybe stay at a hotel we did last year called Ink 48. When you're done with that, what would I do? I'd go see a movie here at New York Film Society. I grew up in a family with 4 older brothers and a mom who had been a dancer in theater. My mom started a little community theater in New Jersey. And I was amazed and I was very taken with the sense of interaction and kind of community. And then, as a total mind blower, we went to see my first Broadway show. I went in and just took in the storytelling that was about the music, the dialogue, and the set, all as a kind of kaleidoscope moving, telling the story. And pretty much looked at theater as the inspiration for the architecture that I was doing. When people think about theatrical design, the first thing that comes to mind is over-the-top, sparkly, theatrical. What's more interesting from an architect's point of view is how things behave theatrically. Anytime you walk in a public space, you have an active decision about whether you're an audience member, a voyeur, or a participant, a player. 9 years ago, we got a call from the guy who's now the president of the board at Film Society asking if we wanted to help New York Film Society create a new home at Lincoln Center. I thought there was a chance to create a place that was about the community of filmmakers, a place where you could grab a bite, you could talk about film, you could argue about film. We developed what you see here now. In this space is about an 87-seat amphitheater with the world's biggest plasma screen and a large 16-foot wide garage door that opens up, kind of a tribute to the fact that this was a garage. If you look above, the waffle slab from the garage is still visible with the cable trays and all of the wiring. We wanted to have a welcome mat, so when you come in there's a maple floor, and the maple floor wraps down, wraps up, and wraps around. So the slots that you see came out of really a functional study of how do we have a continuous surface that would wrap around. I'd love to know if you put all those into a synthesizer, what song they would play. What's interesting is to create a design that grows out of a set of conditions that has to do with a unique set of circumstances about the client, the story, the place, the physical place. I talk to students now who are intrigued about how to build their career. I think back to the fact that I would take any project when I started out. Any project I was offered freelance, I would do, throw myself into. And I was fortunate that no one encouraged me to lose the stuff I was passionate about. And I think everyone's eccentric edges, everyone's unique personality is really what makes design so thrilling. So I was lucky enough to kind of keep that alive.